Greetings, students. Professor Peter Shockey here. Professor Eisner and I want to welcome you to this Team Talk course, Film and Television Appreciation. Between the two of us, we have well over 100 years of movie appreciation and television, as they were often our virtual babysitters since toddlers. It's probably no coincidence then why we decided to join the ranks and forces to actually create those screen messages which the world grew to consume like hungry lions, lounging lazily in their dens while their babysitters grew to be sometimes self-serving and often abusive. In the next 8 weeks of 16 classes, we'll be watching 16 different screenings of a treasury of movies, TV shows, documentaries, cartoons, promotional videos, and several other jewels thrown in for your entertainment and enlightenment. Our goal in this course is pretty straightforward: to watch as viewers, then discuss as critics, and finally to write as interactive media producers, reflecting on how the art of the moving screen moves us so that we can understand how and why this art form has such a powerful impact on us as viewers, and why sometimes it only partly engages us and sometimes fails to reach our hearts at all. At their best, motion pictures and comparable TV formats are art forms of moving images and sounds, and the experience of any art is fundamentally emotional. That is, it makes us feel things. And we have to study the art form that touches our emotions. We first have to experience the art emotionally through our sensory, intuitive, and what's sometimes called right brain perceptions. Then we use our left-brained reasoning to think and talk about the concepts, ideas, tools, and techniques it uses to tell the stories with as much emotional power as possible. In the end, we'll learn things that enhance our viewing experiences and deepen our own understanding. However, we do not want our deepened knowledge to interfere with our ability to have that honest emotional reaction in the first place. After all, emotional reactions are what make seeing good movies and good television so unpredictably thrilling. A brief note about media writing, which is a class that some of you will be taking in parallel with this one. Some of you will take that class at another time. But so in order to take a behind the screen look and to appreciate what's actually going on to create these emotional works of art, we'll try to cross-reference the movies that you'll be watching here with writing assignments that you'll be given in other classes. The idea, again, is to integrate your observer side with your active producer side. And you'll be crossing again and again across that bridge called the corpus callosum, which links the two hemispheres of your brain until you can not only appreciate the genius of other screen artists, but you'll also be able to create your own works with the genius which is growing, evolving, and innovating inside of you. So we're going to start easy by watching some short films that are created by your own peers. They may not all be masterpieces like what we'll be seeing in later classes, but they give some continuity to see how our early works, like the early days of cinema, can evolve into something even greater. And what's worth noticing with these early works is how they make you feel. I'll be asking you to make a few notes in the written discussion sections of these assignments. These student videos were made under the pressure of COVID quarantine and virtually no production equipment. So let's not be too hard on ourselves. But what I do want you to pay attention to is when you are watching these things, what you really feel and how it moves you. Maybe the stirring music, maybe the choice of unusual, beautiful, or disturbing shots, or how the narrator delivers her lines. Make some notes after watching these short films, and you can begin to identify those emotional triggers that become future tools in your own film mastery. So have fun. Look forward to getting together with our remote session, which will be posted soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.